1. Hey there everyone, I hope you've had a great week. Rachel Winslow here with another song for you.
Why do the things I've clung to for years cease to satisfy? Why do the words all too familiar leave me dead and dry? Where is the soul behind all the answers? Where is the heart that beats for what's right? Where is the hope, the faith, and the love that's supposed to breathe over us for life? I want to know that I still hope in you. I want to see that I still believe in you. When all I found gets turned around in the midst of my muddled mind, when the words I say, all the things I pray are just the same as they were yesterday, I wanna know, I wanna see. How do I silence the lies that destroy me, that are ringing in my ears? Where can I hold so I won't let go when I'm chased by all my fears? Where is the soul behind all the answers? Where is the heart that beats for what's right? Where is the hope, the faith, and the love that's supposed to breathe over us for life? I want to know that I still hope in you. I want to see that I still believe in you. When all I found gets turned around in the midst of my muddled mind, when the words I say, all the things I pray are just the same as they were yesterday, I wanna know, I wanna see that I still hope, I still believe in you.
Alright, there you go. I hope you liked it. Be sure to subscribe and share with your friends, and I will talk to you next week. Alright, God bless. Yes! First take.
Can I help you?
Could I speak to the pastor?
I'm the pastor. What can I do for you?
My name's Jack Manning. I just came into town. I'm out of a job. I was wondering if you could help me find some work.
I'm sorry. I don't know of anything. These are tough times.
Well, is there an employment office or anything around you could send me to? I'm not looking for handouts. I really want to work.
I'm sorry. There's nothing around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy. Look, I'm really sorry. I wish there was something I could do to help you. If you need some food, we have a food bank. It's not usually open today, but I could get something for you.
Nah, like I said, I'm not looking for handouts. I'll work for what I eat. But thanks anyways, Pastor...
Maxwell. Henry Maxwell. I hope you get something real soon, Jack.
Thanks, Pastor.
Clark, let's see if we can get those shipped.
All right, boss.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes? How did you get in here?
The front door.
What do you want?
Work if you got any.
Buddy, I'm running a skeleton crew as it is. There's barely enough work to keep the guys I've got now.
There's gotta be something.
Didn't you hear me? I've got nothing. Now get out of here.
Look, I just need money for food. Maybe
I'm not giving anything to some drunk bum. Now get out of here before I call the cops.
Look, I'm not drunk, and I'm not looking for any handouts. I'll work for whatever you give me, even if it's taking out the trash. Please, give me a chance, man.
Door, now.
Fine.
What?
Virginia, where are you off to?
I'm going to the church, Grandma. I promised Jenny I'd help her out with youth group tonight.
All right. Just don't be out too late.
All right. See you later. Love you. Hello?
Hey, I need to borrow your car.
Too bad. I'm using it.
Let me use it when you're done.
I won't be back home until late.
Not as late as I'll be.
Which is exactly why you're not borrowing my car, Ron. Whoa!
Hey, Virginia, you alright?
Yeah? I almost ran over a guy.
And you say I'm a reckless driver?
Shut up. All right. This city is so messed up sometimes.
Rachel?
Morning, Jasper.
Saw your video yesterday. It was awesome.
Well, thank you. It's time to get started. Talk to you after church?
All right.
Okay.
Morning, everyone. My message this morning is on following Christ's example. We read in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21, "For to this you were called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example, that you should follow in his steps." Those steps are obedience, faith, love, and imitation. And so, if we are to be called followers of Christ, we must follow his example and go with him all the way. Let's pray.
Excuse me, there's something I'd like to say. Please, please, hear me out. I'm not drunk or crazy or anything. I just have some questions. I lost everything about 4 months ago. Ever since then, I've been wandering around looking for any kind of work I could find. And in all that time, I never got a word of sympathy or kindness from anyone. Until I met Pastor Maxwell a couple days ago.
Amen.
He said he was sorry that he couldn't help me. Now, I'm not trying to make anyone feel guilty, but I've just been wondering, what do you Christians mean when you say that you're following Jesus? You sing songs with words like, "I'll go with him all the way," and you put Bible verses on your office walls. Do you even know what you're saying? My daughter was a strong Christian girl, came to church all the time, but when she died, all I got was a card from the church saying how sorry they were. I was always told that helping people was what the church was there for. But when I was at my lowest and really needed some kind of hope to keep me going, all I got was a card. So I've been wondering, what do you Christians mean when you're saying that you're following Jesus? You say things like, "What would Jesus do?" and stuff. But what does that mean? Is it just having food banks and wishing people like me well? Why don't Christians ever actually practice what they preach? Why don't you show Jesus' love instead of just talking about it? What would Jesus do? I don't know. And I don't think you do either.
Hey! What's with her?
Some homeless guy came into church and caused a scene. I keep trying to tell Virginia that he was just there asking for money, but she's being emotional about the whole thing.
See why I don't go to church?
I know, right? At first I thought it was a scare or something, but then he started coughing.
He came asking for work. I kicked him out, threatened to call the cops.
Alex, you didn't know. It's not like you can give every bum a job.
I know, but the things he said.
What would Jesus do? I don't know. And I don't think you do either.
Morning, Rachel. Mrs. Winslow.
Hi, Jasper.
So, what do you think Pastor Maxwell's planned for us this week? Do you think the mayor's going to come in carrying a cross?
What?
You know, like the homeless guy last week?
You still think Pastor set that up?
You don't? Used to do random skits like that all the time at my old church.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Jasper. Hey, did you hear anything about what happened to that guy?
Oh, I'm sure once they sobered him up, he was fine. I just hope they didn't give him any money.
Grandma, I keep telling you, he wasn't asking for money.
Virginia, he was just a drunk homeless man from the rectangle. He probably didn't even know where he was when he passed out.
This is shaping up to be quite a mystery. I'll use this in my book.
Well, I've got to get on stage. I'll talk to you after church.
Sure.
Are you sure you want to do this, Henry?
I'm sure. I've got to try.
Good luck.
Good morning. We're going to do things a little differently this morning, so have a seat, everyone. First, I'm sure you're all interested in what happened to the man who spoke to us last week. Unfortunately, he passed away Sunday afternoon. The doctor said he had heart problems and tuberculosis on top of that, so it was really a matter of time. The things he said and the questions that he asked caused me to stop and take stock in my Christian walk. I asked myself all week, do I truly know what it means to call myself a follower of Jesus? Last week I preached on 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21. Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that we should follow in his steps. Have I truly been following his example? Have I truly been following in his steps?
Amen.
No, don't do that. Because the answer is no. No, I haven't. When that homeless, wretched man, Jack Manning, came to the doors of this church, the initial thought that I had was to get rid of him as soon as I could. That is not what Jesus would have done. And as I thought about First Church of Raymond, I asked, do we as a body know what it means to follow in the steps of Jesus, to do as he would? And I'm sorry, but I honestly don't know. So let's find out. I'm going to propose something radical here. If you are truly interested in learning what it means to follow in the steps of Jesus, I want you to join me in a pledge, if you will. A pledge to do nothing for an entire year without first asking yourself, what would Jesus do? When I'm finished talking, I'm going to go to the fellowship hall. I ask all of you to pray and consider what I've proposed. If you seriously want to join me in this pledge, then come to the fellowship hall when you've made your decision, and we'll talk about how we're going to go about this. If you aren't interested, or you feel that you don't need to do this, then you're dismissed. This is the end of service today.
Coming?
Virginia, sit down. Virginia? Virginia! You heard the pastor. Church is over.
I was hoping you'd come. You almost didn't.
Did it look like any more were coming, Virginia?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. If anyone comes, we'll fill them in. I want to thank you for your courage. I know I'm messing with the status quo here, and since none of the elders are present, I imagine I'm going to get an earful at the next board meeting. I've got to be honest with you. I really don't know what's going to happen from here on out. But I felt that this was something I needed to do, whether anybody responded or not. But the fact that you did tells me that I'm not the only one who has realized that we are missing out on so much in what we call Christianity today.
Okay. So we make this pledge to do what Jesus would in every situation, no matter what. But how are we supposed to know that? Jesus didn't have to deal with the kind of things we do nowadays.
That's a good question. And you're right. We won't know what Jesus would do if we don't know who he is. We get to know who he is by studying his word. If we're going to grow in our understanding of true discipleship, we've got to be rooted in his word. This is our standard.
Yeah, but what if other people, other Christians, I mean, what if they say that what we're doing isn't actually what Jesus would do?
Well, it's like I said, God's word is our standard, not what others say. But I think if we're truly doing what Jesus would do, we shouldn't have any problems with other believers.
So, how do you think Grandma's going to take Pastor ending service early?
Actually, I'm more concerned about how she's going to take me leaving service early. Probably get a lecture on proper church behavior when I get home. See you later.
So, do you have anything planned for this week?
Oh, just work. Well, I've got an idea for a new song I've been kicking around, so I'll be working on that.
Well, let me know when it's done. I want to be the first to hear it.
Jasper, I'd be surprised if you're ever not the first to hear any of my songs.
See you later, Rachel.
Bye, Jasper.
So, is this some kind of a new Bible study class or something?
It's not really a program.
Honey, why are you doing this?
It's like Pastor said, I guess. I've always thought there must be more to being a Christian than just going to church on Sundays and being a good person. I just want more, I guess.
Oh.
Mom! What? What is it? They want to give me a contract. They want me to record CDs and go on tour and... I can't believe it! You're gonna be famous? I gotta go tell my grandma. They're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so happy, Mom. I love you. Thank you, God. Thank you. What would Jesus do?
Alex? What are you doing up and awake so early?
I'm reading my Bible.
What? Since when?
Since now.
Is this because of that thing at church?
Mm-hmm.
I hope this doesn't become a habit. You know I can't get back to sleep once I'm up.
Morning, boss.
Morning, Clark.
Here's this week's orders. Looks like we'll be able to break even for once.
Great.
Something wrong?
These rates, don't they seem a little high to you?
Which rates?
Ours.
Well, we normally charge, boss.
I know, it's just... I just don't feel right about charging this much.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
Close the door, Clark.
Okay.
I made a promise to ask myself, what would Jesus do before making any decisions?
Okay.
And looking at these orders, I asked myself, would Jesus knowingly charge more than a fair rate just to turn a profit?
Okay.
Well, I don't think he would. So I'm going to drop our rates to a more fair amount.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right. That's a good one. You almost had me go on there for a second. Oh, wait. You are serious. Okay, hold up. I missed something. What's going on here?
I told you, I'm only going to do what Jesus would do.
Even at work?
Even at work.
Okay, I need to sit down. Okay, don't take this the wrong way, but what would Jesus do? Seriously? Are you out of your mind? What's going on here?
Do you remember that homeless guy that came by here a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. Your crazy powers, you'll be bankrupt in a month.
This might be harder than I thought.
Did you find everything you're looking for today?
Have now.
Jasper. Hi.
Hey. Looks like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
You decide what you're gonna do yet? You emailed me about the offer you got, remember?
Oh, right. Sorry. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Seems like a no-brainer to me. You could leave this dump and go do what you love doing.
Yeah, I know. It's just every time I start to tell them I accept, the question comes up again. I just don't feel right about it, and I don't know why.
Do you really think Jesus wouldn't make a career out of singing? I mean, what about all those professional Christian singers? Do you think they're wrong to do what they're doing?
No, I don't think there's anything wrong about it. I'm just not sure if it's what Jesus would do in my position.
I'll let you get back to work. Call me when you get off. Let me know what you decide.
Sure. See you, Jasper.
See you.
Gotcha. You'll never get away with this. What are you?
Hungry.
Why don't you try me on for size? No, wait. How about maybe you prefer to chew on my fist? No, hang on.
I wonder. he write this? What am I supposed to do, Rachel? It's almost finished. I can't just throw it all away. Why does this have to happen now? I'd do anything for you, Rachel, but to start completely over? Can't I just wait until I start the next one?
Kind of a different way to start a new class. Don't you think, Henry?
It's not a class, Gene.
Oh, it better not be. Because you didn't clear it with the board first like you're supposed to.
I'd like to think I was following the Holy Spirit's leading.
Oh, really? Then try explaining that to Beatrice Page.
Oh.
She called you too.
She didn't call me.
I think she just wanted to be sure she knew who all to be mad at.
Mad? What for?
Well, the way things are done here came up a lot.
The way things are done here is what caused the words of a homeless man to have more impact than 10 years of my preaching ever have.
What are you talking about? You're a good preacher.
When was the last time something I said caused anyone to get out of this building and actually do something? The church is dying, guys.
What? Attendance is up. Giving is at an all-time high.
I mean spiritually, Dennis. How many years have we been content to be cooped up in our safe little church building? We'll send our kids to Mexico for a sanctified vacation. But what about right here? What about the Jack Mannings who are swarming the rectangle every day?
All right, Henry, we get it. You feel guilty for the homeless guy. That's natural. But you can't let that turn you into a loose cannon. You want to try something new? You run it past the board first. You know that.
Fine. I'm sorry. But let me ask you this, though. You're the elders. Why didn't any of you take the pledge?
Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
Hey. How was your day?
All right. Finally had a client to show around.
That's good. Were they interested in the place?
Not really.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Hey, Mom, what's for dinner? Oh, hi, Dad. When did you get home?
I've got to finish working on this listing, Celia. I don't have time to make anything right now. I'm sorry. There's leftovers in the fridge.
That's all right. I was asking because Tori wants me to come over. Is that okay?
Tonight? But it's a school night.
We're gonna work on homework, Dad.
Yeah, and get on Facebook and talk about boys and text each other from across the room, which all have to pay for, by the way, and stay up way too late. No, I'd prefer you stay home tonight.
What for?
How about we actually spend time together as a family for once?
Why start now?
Because that's what Jesus would do. Right, Alex? I got an interesting call from Clark this afternoon. He wanted to know if you'd been in some kind of accident to make you lose your mind.
He really said that?
So you know what happened today?
Yeah. Alex, I've never really cared about what goes on at your work, as long as it pays the bills. But if you're going to turn into some kind of fanatic and lose everything, don't expect me to pick up the slack. I haven't sold a house in months.
I can't believe you're actually taking this pastor's pledge thing seriously. Are you gonna start wearing one of those stupid bracelets?
Room. Now.
Now, Daddy, would Jesus send me to my room?
Now. Was that really necessary, Brittany?
Alex, do you really think this "what would Jesus do" thing is going to make a difference with her?
Well, you're not helping any, Brittany. Some support from my wife would be nice for once.
Then I need to see some real changes. I'm tired of us living in our own little worlds. Honestly, at this point, I don't care what it takes. But if you're going to do this pledge thing, then you need to do it right, all the way. Or don't do it at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey. Sorry I yelled.
Yeah, me too.
Look, Celia, I know you think this "what would Jesus do" thing is silly. It does sound pretty corny. I don't know. Maybe it was guilt that made me do it. Maybe it was because I always felt like I was missing out on something, you know? I've never been happy how we've grown apart, and it's been my fault. I want things to change. I just need you and your mom to be patient with me while I figure this out. Deal?
Do I get to go over to Tori's?
Sure. But only if you're home by 10.
10:30.
10.
All right. Deal. And I'll try not to tease you about it too much.
Thanks.
I've looked into the company. They're fine. I've been reading my Bible and praying like crazy for answers, but I've got nothing. I just don't feel right about it for some reason.
But you need more than a feeling to make a decision.
Yeah. What do you think I should do, Virginia?
I have no idea. I can barely figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Well, I suppose doing anything would be an improvement.
Hey, it's not my fault I'm a rich heiress with nothing to do.
But seriously, how have you been doing with your promise?
Well, I haven't had any recording deals drop in my lap, so we're good there. For me, it's more been trying to figure out something to do. It's like you said, really. I know you were just kidding, but it's true. It just all feels so fake, you know?
You're not talking about your being saved, are you? Virginia.
For as long as I can remember, we've always gone to church. It's just what we did. When I was baptized as a kid, I really felt like I believed. Even after Mom and Dad died and Ron turned his back on God, I still felt like I had faith, that I was saved. That's it. And then I was reading in my Bible this morning and I came across this. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. Faith without works is dead. I've read that so many times, but this time when I read it, I realized that I didn't have anything to show for my faith. If I'm not really doing anything to serve God, is my faith even real?
I guess I've been wondering the same thing about myself. Maybe that's why I'm so unsure about the offer. I mean, I wouldn't be doing anything bad, but would I really be doing something for the Lord?
And if what we do doesn't serve Him, why bother even calling ourselves Christians?
Yeah.
Whoa, heavy alert.
How long have you been there, Ron?
Long enough to realize that you two are taking this "what would Jesus do" thing way too seriously. You really need to lighten up.
Lighten up? Like you have?
Hey, you don't see me feeling guilty for not following all of the rules.
That is not what this is about, and you know it. He used to believe in this too.
Only until I was old enough to quit faking it.
Virginia?
Don't say anything. Jesus wouldn't.
You need to leave now.
Fine. I got better things to do anyway.
Oh, I see Ron's the same as always.
Maybe he'll grow up someday.
Yeah. That's Mom. She wants me to pick up some stuff on my way home. Guess I should get going.
Boo!
Run! Don't do that.
Sorry, I didn't think you jumped that much.
Goodbye, Ron.
Wait, hang on, Rachel. I want to talk to you for a sec.
What?
I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, maybe you should come to church once in a while.
How have things been?
Same as always.
How's your mom?
Fine.
How's work?
Fine.
How's your love life?
Fine. I don't have a love life. Stop it.
Sorry, but that was classic. But what do you mean, no love life? I thought you were seeing that one guy. What's his name? Chase something?
Jasper Chase?
Yeah, that's the one. Virginia always talks about you two being together, and I just kind of figured...
We're just friends.
So you're not seeing anyone?
That's what I said.
Any prospects?
No. Can you let go? I really need to get home.
Well, how about that? I don't have any prospects either.
Good. Now seriously, let go.
Here we are. Two unattached 20-somethings that have known each other ever since we were kids. Had crushes on each other way back when...
I never had a crush on you.
What about that time that we pretended to get married?
We were 5 years old.
Maybe it was a sign.
Okay, are you hitting on me? Seriously, Ron.
I was just reminding you of the days gone by.
Yeah, well, you're being creepy. Are you drunk or something?
Creepy? Drunk? Rachel, I'm hurt.
Yeah, and I'm leaving.
Wait, Rachel, please don't go.
Let go.
I'm sorry, I was just kidding.
Let go!
Would Jesus have done that?
Sorry, Ron, but you shouldn't have grabbed me like that.
You're right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay, well, I'm leaving now.
Rachel, wait. I want to start seeing you more often.
What? After what you just did? Not a chance.
Rachel, what took you so long?
Oh, sorry, Mom. It just took me longer to get away than I thought.
I was getting worried. Did you get the groceries I asked for?
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Mom.
Are you all right, Rachel?
I'm fine.
Rachel.
I just don't know what to think anymore. So much has happened.
You know, I know this contract is going to mean a lot of changes, but it's for the best. You know that?
No, I don't.
What do you mean?
Well, ever since I got this email, I've been driving myself crazy trying to figure out if it's what Jesus would do.
Oh.
What?
I just thought all this time you were worried about leaving me.
Guess I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Mom, no, don't. I'm sorry.
See, this is what bugs me about this whole pledge thing. You'll be driving yourself crazy over every little thing and missing what's really important in life. I don't want you to take the offer, Rachel, because you are all I have left. I don't want to be here all alone while your touring the world and slaving away day and night in some studio. But I know this is what's best for you. So I'm willing to let you go so you can do what you were meant to do. Honey, you're so talented. Don't you think God brought this to you? Rachel, what is your problem?
Mom, my problem is that I want this too. Okay, I want to be famous. I want people to tell me how talented I am. And I know that's wrong. I know I have talent, but it would be wasting it if I used it like this.
No. You would have such an influence.
I would be encouraging people to idolize me. I've made up my mind. I'm not going to take the offer. It's not what Jesus would do. Not in my case.
Oh, wait. What will you do then?
I don't know.
Well, it's nice to be together as a family for a change.
Yeah.
Virginia, what do I need to change to get Rachel to like me?
What?
Well, I had tried to ask Rachel out, and it blew up in my face. What do I need to do differently?
I didn't even know you liked Rachel. Well, going back to church would be a start.
Forget it. Never mind.
Please, God, don't let me blow this.
Oh, hi, Dad. You're still up.
So are you.
I'm late, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry?
School night, remember?
Well then, better not keep me up much longer. Good night, Daddy.
Nice try. I thought we talked about this, Celia.
I know, Tori and I were talking and lost track of time. It won't happen again.
I know.
You do?
Yep. Because from now on, you're going to stay home on school nights.
What?
Mouth off, and I'll make it weekends too.
But Dad, that's not fair!
Staying out late and making yourself too tired to learn the next day is what's not fair, Celia. 10:45 is much too late to be staying out on a school night. You need your sleep.
But you're treating me like I'm 10!
The way you're whining, I'd say it's deserved.
I don't believe this.
What? That I'm not a pushover because I'm taking my faith more seriously?
I never thought that.
I'm not stupid, Celia.
No, just a tyrant.
Hey, that's uncalled for. Get back here, young lady. Celia?
So how am I supposed to keep my pledge when I don't even know what to do?
It just so happens I received a phone call this morning from a John Gray. Where did I put that? He's calling all the churches in town looking for volunteers for a new soup kitchen he started in the Rectangle.
The Rectangle. I can't go there. Have you seen what I drive?
There's no reason you'd have to go alone. I can think of one or two other people who'd be happy to go with you.
Thanks for coming with me. This is way out of my comfort zone.
Actually, I'm a little nervous too. Never been to the Rectangle before.
Oh? Never been slumming?
First time. Well, at least we're not going in unprotected. How you doing back there, Sir Jasper?
Ready to break a dragon's neck, Lady Rachel. If I haven't already broken my legs. Why'd I even bother putting a back seat in these things?
Well, I guess this is it. Grandma's going to kill me.
What'd she say when you told her where you were going?
Hello?
Hello! You must be Virginia. So glad you could make it. And you brought friends. Great. I'm John.
Rachel.
Jasper?
You have no idea how happy this makes me. You can tell me all about yourselves as we get set up. Jasper, if you could set out the tables and chairs, and if you ladies could come with me to the kitchen, maybe you can help salvage the mess I've made.
I take it we're the first volunteers to get here.
Oh, first and only. I'm usually doing all of this by myself. Suppose a brother or a sister is without clothes or daily food, and one of you says to him, "Go. I wish you well. Stay warm and well fed," but does nothing about his physical needs. What good is it? I was just like these people, you know.
Wait, you weren't...
I met a lot of Christian people who gave me spare change and those cute gospel tracts. But it wasn't until I found some that were willing to actually give me what I needed to survive and get dirty doing it that I could actually take the gospel seriously. You're afraid of them, aren't you?
I don't know.
You know, I like to think, Virginia, that these are the kind of people that Jesus would have spent time with. Maybe even eat with them.
Hi. May I sit with you? My name's Virginia. What's yours?
Lorraine.
Lorraine? That's a pretty name.
welcome home.
Abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul, having your conduct honorable among the Gentiles, that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may, by your good works which they observe, glorify God in the day of visitation. Celia?
Sorry.
Is it really that hard to listen for just 10 minutes?
Well, maybe if it wasn't so boring.
Well, maybe you could read.
Me? No, thanks.
Actually, that's a good idea. Here, we're on verse 15.
No, really, that's okay. You can do it.
Here.
No.
Here.
Mom. Well, half a chapter isn't going to kill you. I'll talk to her.
Thanks.
Is this really worth the drama?
Yes. It's just so weird.
New things usually are.
Mom, when is everything gonna go back to normal?
I think this is the new normal, sweetie. Come on, give it a chance.
A chance? Why? It won't last. It never does.
It certainly won't if we fight him all the way. Come on. Half a chapter won't kill you.
Okay, I'm coming.
Beatrice, what can I do for you?
Virginia went to the Rectangle last night.
Did she? Good.
It's good that she could have had her car stolen, or good that she could have been robbed, or worse.
Beatrice, did you listen to Virginia when she told you what she did? Or did you stop listening when you found out where she went?
No, I certainly...
I understand that you're concerned for Virginia's safety, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I believe Virginia is looking for something that's been missing from her life for a long time. Maybe you should try listening to her, hear what she has to say. And honestly, I'm glad that someone in this church is finally willing to do something that doesn't involve this building.
I understand what you're trying to do, Henry, but just be careful. I've been going to this church for a long time, and I've seen a lot of pastors come and go over the years. I don't see any need for changes around here, and you should think long and hard before you try to make any.
Still sitting around, huh? Well, while you have been doing nothing all day, Virginia, I've been working on improving myself. Observe. I saw you last week. I'll always be waiting for you. I feel a little unsteady, like I ate a bad nacho.
Stop, Rod. Just stop. Please tell me you did not write that for Rachel.
Maybe.
Like I ate a bad nacho?
It's a work in progress. Now, if you excuse me, I've got some work to do.
Hi, Rachel. I was just wondering if you'd like to... No. Hey, Rachel. Would you like to go out? No, not go out. She'll think it's a date. Okay. I got this.
Praises of their bride. Hey, Jasper.
Hey, Rachel. Hey, I was wondering if you'd like to look over my book.
You finished it?
Yep.
Sure, I'd love to.
Great. I'll bring it tonight. Maybe when you're finished with it, we could get together and you can tell me what you think.
That sounds great.
Great. I'll see you tonight.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Yes!
If you don't mind me asking,
how did I end up on the streets?
Yeah.
It's complicated.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude,
You're curious. I know. I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Look, it's a long story.
What is it?
Don't.
What is wrong?
Please don't let him take me.
There you are, looking everywhere for you.
Matt, don't.
Oh, don't do this to me, Lorraine. What have you been doing? Living on the streets? Come on, we're coming home.
No.
Hey.
Please, Matt, please. Leave me alone.
Look, I'm sorry about everything. We'll get you cleaned up and we'll work this out.
I don't think she wants to go with you.
Hey, mind your own business. Aren't you Ron Page's sister?
Is there a problem here?
I'm just trying to get my girlfriend home.
Ex-girlfriend.
Come on, don't be like that.
Look, you're disturbing everybody's dinner. Maybe you should step outside.
That's what I'm trying to do. Come on, let's go home. Hey, this isn't any of your business.
I think it is now. Come on, Lorraine. Let's get you out of here.
That's enough. Don't touch me. Hey, I said don't touch me.
Go on.
Absolutely not. You can't bring someone like her here.
What was I supposed to do, Grandma? Just let him take her?
You don't even know the situation.
Lorraine told me on the way home. It was an abusive relationship. She ran away from him and had nowhere to go, so she wound up homeless in the rectangle.
So now he knows you brought her here. What if he comes for her? You said he knows Ron.
Lorraine is pregnant, Grandma. She's afraid that he'll make her abort the baby. That's why she finally left him.
But does she have to stay here? Wouldn't it be better for her to go to some kind of shelter?
Grandma!
You don't have to do this, Virginia.
Yes. Yes, I do.
So, what did you think?
Well,
Is it that bad?
no, it wasn't. It was really well written. It's just that,
What is it?
is Rosalind supposed to be me?
Well, how I say, write what you know.
Are you sure this is what Jesus would write? Don't get me wrong, it's really well written. It's really good. It's just, the story seems a little,
Not what Jesus would write. So, how are things between you and your mom?
She's gone from angry to very disappointed in me.
Yikes. I'm sorry.
Can't say I blame her. I pretty much took a sledgehammer to all her dreams for me.
But you're just standing by your convictions. There's nothing wrong with that. Wish I could get a publishing offer like that, though.
I just want my music to be about God, not me. That's the answer I keep getting whenever I ask what Jesus would do with my gifts.
Well, don't give up. You're doing the right thing. Your mom will come around soon enough.
Thanks.
Jesus says, I know your works. You are neither cold nor hot. Would that you were either cold or hot. So because you are lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth.
Henry, we need to talk.
Sure, we were just heading out to lunch. You're welcome to come with us.
No, I need to say this now. You're getting out of hand.
What?
Your sermons, for the last several months, have been way out of line. You're making people feel uncomfortable.
Good.
Good? Do you know how many people have left the church already? If you keep this up...
Gene, do you know how many people have thanked me for the change in messages? For every 5 people leaving, we have one rethinking their life.
This isn't working, Henry. The church can't sustain this kind of drop in attendance. You've seen the giving statements.
Mary and I have talked about that, and I'm willing to take a pay cut.
A pay cut? You're facing a cut in your job.
Excuse me?
The elders have been approached by a very large group of people who, quite frankly, want you fired. Now, if you don't go back to the way things were before this stupid pledge of yours, we'll be putting it to a vote.
Gene, I'm not talking to you anymore unless there's another board member present as a witness.
Be sure to subscribe and share with your friends, and I will talk to you next week.
Oh, wow, that was so good.
Thanks.
Do you have any more videos?
I've got some. Nothing new, though.
You're so talented. You know, you should really be a professional singer. Oh, hey, is that guy talking about you?
What?
Hey, thanks for clicking into Pop Talk, where we talk the latest of pop culture, movies, music, and of course, kitty videos. First up, though, you may remember me mentioning about Rachel Winslow, who was recently given an offer to sign with Radical Records. Well, the latest on that story is she turned him down. Now, that's weird, right? But not as weird as this. Apparently, her reasons for not signing with them is that it's not something that Jesus would do. Well, if you follow that logic, then apparently Jesus wouldn't make music videos either. Her music channel has not been updated in almost 3 months. Just another example of how religion is killing the arts.
Are people really saying that about me?
It's just one guy, Rachel.
Yeah, but he had 100,000 views.
That wasn't exactly helpful, was it? Are you going to be okay?
Mom was right. Instead of being a good influence, now 100,000 people are mocking God because of me.
Look at me. It's not your fault.
Then whose fault is it?
Hey.
Who did you tell?
What?
Who did you tell about me not taking the offer?
Offer?
What offer? What are you talking about?
Rachel.
Is this your way of getting back at me for not going out with you?
What are you talking about?
Rachel, he didn't do anything. I didn't even tell him about it. He doesn't know.
No. How could he know anything when he's too busy wasting his life?
Hey.
I'm sorry. I'm going home.
Rachel, wait.
Oh, that's where I left it. Yeah?
Where's Lorene, Paige?
Lorene Page. I think you have the wrong number, dude.
Now, where'd your sister take my girlfriend?
Matt?
Where is she?
Dude, chill out.
Look, I need her back. You've got to help me, man. I'll give you anything.
Dude, you're more pathetic than I am.
All throughout Scripture, we're commanded to go and do, to minister to the lost, to love one another, and to give God the glory for all that we do. Whether it's in the darkest jungles of Africa or in the rectangle district right here in Raymond, we as believers are called, no, we are commanded by God to go and share the love of Jesus.
So, what did you think of the sermon this morning?
He definitely was passionate.
What would you say if I said it was making me consider looking into doing mission work?
Where at?
I don't know yet, but a foreign country.
And would we have to go to?
Why wouldn't you?
School and friends and life?
We could do it over the summer. It's not like we'd be moving there.
I don't know, Alex. This is pretty sudden.
Well, think about it. I'll talk to the missions committee at church and see if they can refer me to anyone.
But what if I don't want to be a missionary? I'm still getting used to all this Bible reading and family devotions. You're really starting to freak me out, Dad.
But I thought you liked...
No, I don't like it. It's like we've joined a cult.
A cult? Celia, we're just finally doing what we say we believe.
Speak for yourself.
Excuse me?
Celia.
You heard me. Do you know what it's like being the weird Powers kid? No one talks to me at school anymore unless they're making fun of me and my psycho dad. I'm sick of it. I want my life back.
I've been trying to make our lives better.
Oh, congratulations, because all you've done is made mine worse.
That's enough. I'm your father and the head of this house. Now, if I say we're going to read our Bible and go to Pakistan, then that's what we're going to do. You don't have to like it, but you don't have a say in the matter.
Don't. Just don't.
See? I knew this was a bad idea. I haven't heard any of you make a single good decision since you took that pledge.
Grandma.
At least it'll all be over soon.
Now what's that supposed to mean?
I finally convinced the board to fire Henry Maxwell.
Grandma, how could you?
The sooner things go back to the way they were, the better off we'll all be. You'll see.
Oh, so you want to go back to a dead church full of people who couldn't care less about anyone not part of their club. Is that it? You'd rather me just hang around the house all day doing nothing again instead of, I don't know, actually being a Christian and helping people. You and Lorene back out on the streets, all alone trying to care for her baby. Grandma, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Ever since you took that ridiculous pledge, you've embarrassed me in public, you've put yourself in danger, and you've been acting like a fanatic. This ends now, Virginia.
May I say something? Look, I don't know all the ins and outs of this pledge you keep talking about. All I know is that Virginia has shown me more love and kindness than I've ever had in my whole life. I know you're Christians, and I know that's why you took me in. and I can never thank you enough for everything that you've done. Mrs. Page, I know you don't want me here, and I hate to see you and Virginia keep fighting because of me, and I think it would be better for everyone if I did leave.
No, you're staying right here with me until you have your baby and we get you on your feet, okay? You see what you're doing, Grandma?
If you're so keen on keeping her here, maybe I should leave.
Grandma, don't be ridiculous.
Jean, you can't do this. Well, at least have the decency of letting me be there to defend myself. When are you having the meeting? When's the meeting, Jean? Jean, you're supposed to be a Christian. Act like it. I just don't understand. How could they?
Celia, please let me in. I'm sorry.
Go away. I hate you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, it's over then?
Look, you all can keep going if you want, but I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Anyone who puts a hand to the plow and looks back is not fit for the kingdom of God.
Really? You're throwing a Bible verse at me.
I know it's hard, Alex, but we can't give up.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You only had some moron on the internet tease you. My daughter told me she hated me. You have no idea what that's like. So don't even think for a second you have any right to lecture me.
Hey, back off!
Oh, shut up, Jasper. We all know you're only here because you have a crush on her.
That's enough. I don't know why this is happening to us. Why our friends and family have turned their back on us. Why we made the mistakes we've made. And yes, now we've all lost something very dear to us. But what?
Don't you dare say, what would Jesus do?
But what did Jesus say? In this world you will have tribulation. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. That promise is all that's holding me together right now. I don't know what God has planned for me. But still, I'm going to do my best to do what Jesus would do, no matter what.
Well, good for you. Look, I'm not saying I'm not a Christian anymore. But I've got to make things right with my family before I do anything else. I probably won't be seeing you all for a while. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rachel, can I talk to you for a minute? Look, what he said about it.
Is it true?
Well, I mean, it's true that
Ron, what is it?
It's true that I...
What do you mean? Ron, are you sure? Have you looked everywhere? All right, I'm on my way. Keep looking. What is it? Lauren's gone. Ron thinks her old boyfriend took her. I don't know. I've got to go look for her.
Go with you. Take my car.
Okay. Can you call John Gray and let him know what's going on?
Okay.
Ready?
Hey.
Hey.
So, did you hear what happened to her baby?
I think they managed to save him. They're gonna try to get him adopted, so...
That's good. Have you talked to Virginia about it yet?
No. You?
No. I can't.
Why not?
Because it's my fault. Matt, he jumped me in the park. I was scared. He made me tell him where Lorene was.
You? Why didn't you say something?
I don't know. I don't have your strength, Rachel. That's something I've always loved about you.
What?
I love you, Rachel. I've loved you for a long time. I know this may not be the best time.
No. It's not.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't want this. Please, don't tell Virginia what I did. Rachel, please.
Hi.
Hey. I told you you didn't have to come in until you were ready.
I need your advice, John.
Sure.
First off, I want to thank you. You've helped me to see people as they are instead of what they look like. And there's so much I want to do now to help others.
I'm glad.
John, I need your advice as to how best I can do that. I want it to be hard. I want it to cost me something. You know the rectangle better than anyone. So what can I do?
Yikes, there's so much to choose from.
What about for girls like Lorene? And there's gotta be other people like her, right? What can I do to help them?
A shelter?
Somewhere safe for girls like Lorene to go to, right in the rectangle.
But who would run it?
Me.
You?
I can't sit back and watch anymore.
Well, do you have somewhere in mind?
John was telling me about this building that's for sale. They used to be an abortion clinic.
Nice.
And how much would this all cost?
A lot.
And you'd be spending all your time in the rectangle then?
Pretty much.
Hey, Virginia. Is there anything I can do to help?
You want to help?
Yeah. I mean, I was wrong before. You're the real deal, and I want in. No, you're gonna hug me, aren't you? Okay. Oh, Yep, don't overdo it.
Well, I'm not going to stay here by myself in an empty house. I'll start looking for flights to visit my brother in the morning.
You could stay and help us, Grandma.
No, I think this is best. We'll talk about it later.
Well, you can count me in.
Your mom won't mind?
No, I think she understands now.
Henry, I want you to know that this is nothing personal. It's just what we've been asked to do. Wherever you go next, know that we're praying for you. Is there anything you guys want to add?
I'm sorry, Henry. I thought you had some good ideas. Just too bad it didn't work out.
Yeah, good luck wherever you go.
Is there anything you want to say, Henry?
First, that I'm sorry that I lost my temper with you, Gene. I realize that not everyone's ready for these kind of changes, and that's between you and the Lord. All I know is that I'm going to keep doing my best to do what Jesus would do, no matter what.
Hey everyone, Rachel here. I'm sorry for being gone for so long. It's been a very unbelievable year since I put up my last video. God's been showing me a lot, and it's been pretty amazing watching him work. But I'm sure you'd rather hear a song, so here you go. This is one I wrote when I made a decision that changed my life forever.
When you see a great Picasso, Da Vinci or Rembrandt, do you ever sing the praises of their brush? It's the master of the masterpiece who deserves the praise, not the paint they use of blue or green or blush. So don't praise me if I do something wonderful. Don't praise me, don't even make a fuss. Give glory to the master, through his hand it was done. Don't praise me, I am just the brush. When you read the words of Shakespeare, Bunyan or Thoreau, do you ever glorify the pens they use? It's the author of the classic work who is glorified, not the pen and ink, and not the words they choose. Don't praise me if I do something wonderful. Don't praise me, don't even make a fuss. Give glory to the master, through his hands it was done. Don't praise me, I am just the brush. It's easy to forget sometimes and become legends in our minds, but we're just tools within his hands, used to carry out his plans. Don't praise me if I do something wonderful. Don't praise me, don't even make a fuss. Give glory to the master, through his hands it was done. Don't praise me, I am just the brush. Don't praise me, I am just the brush. Praise the Lord, I am just his brush.
Hello.
Hey, I was wondering if we're still on for tonight.
Well, I don't know. You almost ruined a take on my new video. But I suppose I could forgive you.
Yeah, that's probably what Jesus would do.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Okay, I'll see you at 6. Alright, bye.